Hey guys, Tom here. I just replaced this hi-hat fixture. I had an old incandescent floodlight type fixture in here. I replaced it with this energy efficient LED fixture. Gives me the same light, if not brighter, and it's probably 10%, if not more, of the energy cost that the old light cost me. The only thing is the ceiling. I have a textured ceiling in here. It's a little beat up, so I just have to kind of fix up around this fixture. And the great thing about these LED fixtures is this thing comes out simply. I just take out a couple of wires, pull this thing apart, and I can work on this fixture and get it all squared away, and it's going to be really easy. And I want you to stick around and see how I do it. So the first thing I want to do is just take a little scraper. If there's anything loose or failing on the ceiling texture, I just want to clean that up. If I can help it, I don't want to scrape away too much. I want to get the loose off and get it back to where it's soundly attached to the ceiling. I'm hoping that, if you can see, there's like a I don't even know what it's called, but it's kind of like a sun ray texture that goes this way, and then around there's an inner circle. I'm hoping I can get it just back to where I just have the circle that I have to patch. And just like you, I mean, I'm going to try to fix it as best I can, but I really don't have an expectation of it being a perfect repair. It's going to look fine, I think, in the end with the light. Okay, I'm going to call that good. Next, I want to prime these bare surfaces right here to get a good bond. I'm just going to use a little quick dry primer. Let that dry while I collect up my repair stuff. So next, now that that's dry, I've taken a little bit of joint compound drywall mud and I've loosened it up just ever so slightly. And to be honest with you, this mud that I found was a little bit chunky, and there are some I don't know, blobs in it, so hopefully it's going to work out. We'll see. Well, I'm just going to fill in, trying to not get it out here, which I just did. I really should have a shorter blade, but I'm just going to do it on the corners here. Just go around. You don't need a lot. You're just trying to see. That's what I'm talking about. It's a little chunky here. Actually, you know, let me go get some good stuff. All right, so I have some good mud now. And like before, I'm just gonna try to I basically just want to fill in this area here and get it even to where I scraped off the failing texture. Now I'm just using drywall mud, but I'm sure when this was first put up, the ceiling was done with some sort of plaster compound. So I want to make sure that I'm staying inside my circle. Need to put a little bit on because I need something to texture. Okay, so I got some mud on. Now I have to texture it. How am I going to do that? I have an idea for that as well. Okay, what I have here is an ordinary, they call it a chip brush. It's cheap, like throwaway brush. This one, if it costs you $1, you probably paid too much. And it's pretty flexible. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down the bristles to make it a little stiffer. So I cut it down. It's a little irregular, which is kind of what I want. I'm not even going to wet this. I'm just going to drag it along, try to texturize my patch here. What I should have done is probably let that first coat dry. So you can't see that lip as much. But I think once this dries, to do it with, I'm not pressing a lot, believe me, this is a very light touch. I think that's gonna work out pretty well. So I'm happy with this. I'm gonna let it dry and see how it turns out. So the ceiling's repaired, the light's back in. I think it looks great and I'm really happy with it. Maybe it's a little touch-ups on the paint, but that's it. The hardest part about this project was just waiting for the mud to dry, and that's really it. If you like this kind of thing, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the HomeCraft Chronicles. I got home improvement, DIY, home repair, happy hour every Friday, and a lot of other stuff to help you get the most out of and just enjoy living in your home. And then make sure you hit that little bell so each week, whenever something new comes out, you'll be notified and you can watch it right away. So that's it for me. I'm out of here. Gonna clean up and just go relax. Until I see you next time right here on the HomeCraft Chronicles, I'm Tom. Remember, take care of yourself and your home. I'll see you real soon.